Okay, let's have a real talk. Claude is probably the most powerful AI tool that any common man can use, but still they are not using. Even I was not using, by the way. I'm trying to use it now. Most people just go to Claude.ai, type something into it, and it just gives you some answers, and then you close the tab. See, that works. But 80% of the power of Claude you are still not using. And in this video, I'll be exactly sharing how to use it. How anyone, even without a coding knowledge, how you can use it. I don't know coding, by the way. I don't know anything about the coding. Neither Python, Java, CSS, HTML, nothing. But still, I have been using it for last 1 week. I'm telling you, it's a game changer for people like you and me who have no idea about coding. Yes, I'll be sharing my screen, show you exactly what I did, how to install, what all I have used so far in the last 1 week. And it's incredible how amazingly it works. No technical background needed. If you can open a browser, type something into it, that's the only requirement that you need to watch this video. What is Claude? Before I get into the video, show you how to install it and all, it's very important for me to explain to you what Claude is. It really matters a lot. Claude is an AI assistant similar to how you have ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok and all. This is exactly the same, but people have always said that Claude understands things much more better and it's really good assistant for get your job done. It's like an AI assistant who does execute on your behalf. If you ask Claude to write a LinkedIn post on your behalf, it will be writing a better LinkedIn post in comparison to ChatGPT. Now Claude comes in two forms. One is Claude.ai that we generally use, and the second is the Claude Desktop version. That's where you could find Claude CoWork and Claude Code, and that's the most powerful version which many of you are not using it. That you can only use it once you install into your laptop. You need to give it access to your files. It can read, write, and execute things on your behalf. It can open up the tab and browse things, write it for you, all of that. Which in ChatGPT or Claude.ai, in generally you just ask what I need to do and you have to execute things for yourself. And it just gives you the answers and you just have to implement it by yourself. But in Claude CoWork, it does things for you. It will read, write, understand, and then execute as well. It not just gives you ideas, but those implementation of ideas is also done by the Claude. Don't worry, we are going to cover both, starting from the basics. So chill, okay? Now let's talk about the plans and pricing. So the one that I have subscribed to is $20 plan, which is pro version. And for that's when you can use the Claude CoWork and Claude Code. And Claude.ai is where you can access for free, but let me tell you that you should go for the subscription because $20 after taxation and all, I was charged $23, I believe, somewhere close to 1700, 1800 like that, Indian rupees. So that's the price that you have to pay, 1700, 1800, and that's worth it. It saves me a lot of time. I've been using it for a week. I'm telling you, it saves me a time because I have been able to create workflows, schedule skills, and made some connections through which it does a lot of work for me. Now let's dive into my screen and I will show you how exactly you need to work with Claude.ai. You have to go to Claude Desktop that you can find here, but just type Claude Desktop. Once you are logged in, you'll be able to see this part, and mine is Mac, so I just downloaded Mac version. Then that's where you will get to have the Claude on your laptop. Okay. Once you have downloaded the desktop version, this is how it will look. You'll see three things here. One is chat, the normal chat version where you need to just type in what you need to do, what you need an answer for. That's what this does. And the CoWork is the AI assistant that we're talking about. Okay. It can do access files on your behalf and make the changes for you. And this is Claude Code, which is the most amazing version. I have not worked on it yet, but I'll be working on it soon once I'm done with the CoWork. So this is like CoWork is an intermediate stage. Claude Code is like an advanced stage. Even if you have no knowledge about coding, then you will still be able to use Claude Code. That's what I've heard. If you go through Twitter handles, you will see a lot of tweets around it. So it's not difficult. I hope so. So that's how it is. And the best part is you can add projects. This is where I have added my projects, how to use Claude lead marketing strategies, which I have do. And you can also give access to your Claude, Google Drive, Gmail, you can connect all of that. In Claude CoWork, I have made some schedules, add schedules, which works on daily basis, even when I'm not working. Just that my laptop needs to be on and it does something which does not need me. So let's start by, okay, from Gmail. Okay, if I tell you that draft an email, okay, I will ask it to scan. Can you scan through my Gmail and find last 2 emails from Meta which I have not responded to or which I need to know about. So for this task to do, it needs to access my Gmail. So once I do that, since this is connected to my Gmail, it will go scan through my Gmail, and all of that you can see it here. Right? Here are the 2 most recent emails that I have. Okay. These are the recent 2 emails from Meta, so it went through my Gmail, found out what are the 2 emails, recent emails that I haven't responded to, and yeah, that's how it works. So similarly, one more thing that I want to show is go to customize. In customize, you will see 2 things, skills and connectors. Okay, connectors are, as I said, ClickUp, Gmail, Google Drive. So there are a lot of connectors that you can connect. As you can see, Gmail, Canva, Slack, a lot of things like Zapier, Fireflies, Microsoft Learn, Appify, Make.com, GoDaddy, all of this. So you can connect Airtable as well. So you can connect these tools with your Claude and it can act on your behalf. It can access the data in there, right? So yes, that's something which is great. And similarly, I have not started work on skills, but I will definitely make a video on skills once I start to work on. And I will also be sharing how skills needs to be optimized or what are the things that you need to do while working on Claude skill. And secondly, Claude CoWork. So in Claude CoWork, you need to give access to, let's say I have given access to Claude context, okay? This is the folder. I'll say always allow. So this is the folder where Claude CoWork can access the data, what is in it. And if I say that, okay, in Claude context, there are multiple files, make some changes to this file saying this. Okay, I don't have to literally open that and type in. Instead, it can give any response to it. It can make the change on my behalf. So I'll be creating many more videos around CoWork because I have found a lot of use cases. I have managed my finance using CoWork. I have managed my bills. I have managed my work related, productivity related tasks. So a lot of things can be done with CoWork. If you have not started use it, please use it. This is how using Claude CoWork, I have started to schedule my calls. It knows my Google Calendar. It knows my Slack messages. It goes through my emails, my meeting notes, my ClickUp tasks or Airtable tasks, which is assigned to me. It can go through all of that and give me a list of priority tasks that I need to work on today. Previously, I used to spend couple of hours going through my emails, messages, tasks, comments, and all of that thing. Now I don't have to do any of it. Great. It saves a lot of time for me personally. This is exactly what AI Assistant does. It gives you time to work on something way more important. It helps you as an assistant to manage your day. So this is basically how Claude CoWork is helping you. Now, when it comes to Claude Code, I'm very excited. I have not started to explore it yet, but once I'm done with CoWork, I'll be working along with Claude Code, and that's when I will be making videos on that. So please subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. And I'm pretty sure that this will be very helpful. This is starting. I know that I'm not great at explaining at this kind of things, but I'm working on it myself. Please subscribe to this channel. I'll be sharing a lot of AI related videos in coming days. I'm super excited with whatever is coming. After working on Claude CoWork, that's when I realized, okay, AI has the capacity to replace me, replace anyone in any company, and the team will get smaller and much more efficient. So that's what the aim is, get ahead of everyone else by subscribing to the channel. Since I'm a beginner, I'm just learning as you guys are. I'm sharing all the tools, everything that I'm learning. So subscribe to this channel if you have not yet. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.